Hey guys, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So just going to go over some of the things that I have done in the first 2 days. So today is consuming event, first 2 days since we have reached K40. The opening of the option to go to K40. Not many people I think are going to be doing it or going to be able to do it. Anyways, so things I've done. So I did victory column. This was a prerequisite to getting to K36, and I just noticed here that I'm not researching anything, which is very bad. So let's see what I can research here. I'm trying to do shorter things right now so that I don't have to speed up too much for the daily activities. I'm trying to preserve speeds. And yeah, I was away at work all day, so this has been neglected as well. Anyways, so I had to do victory column. And in order to do victory column, you needed to have two generals that were 5.8 million or above. So you could see in our server rankings right now, lots of people have changed the gear around so that they have two different generals that have 5.8 million, but pretty much almost everybody, you're not going to be able to get 5.0 here. This is actually very rare. This general is over 5.8 million, and it does not have any of the new plantagenet gear. So this is a very well refined general, I'm sure, if we take a look at it. And the dragon's probably max. I know this guy. This is a very good player. So yeah, so anyways, if we look here, you could see right there, own 2 out of 6, 5.8. So for level 1, you only had to have 2, but now you need 6 for level 2. So that's going to be very difficult. Not sure when I will get that done. I'm hoping that maybe you could just move gear around and they don't have to be 6 at the same time. There used to be a glitch for that in the... let's look, trying to, yeah, right, nope, where would it be? Anyways, in the King of Generals, not sure where they've moved some of the new stuff. Oh, so it's still here, actually. So in the King of Generals, you had to own 6 epic generals over 3.5 million. At one point in time, they did not have to be at the same time. When I did it, they had to be. They took out that glitch. So I'm going to, tonight when I go to bed, I'm going to move gear around and dragons around and try and get 2 more people over 5.8 million. And maybe I can get 6 in. And before, maybe if this is a glitch, if it's supposed to be at the same time, maybe I can lock them into the green before they do that. And then I'll absolutely build this building up before they can change that. So in order to do that victory column, I had to take Holy Palace from 32 to 35. So that was a very large task, but it's good because it opens up the duty officer. And I'm probably going to be actually retiring Martinez and just putting him as the Holy Palace officer. There's not many generals in the game that can do Holy Palace. And I have the option of putting him there because I've been very lucky on the relics, and I now have both a Roland and a Hannibal. So I'm going to really research those 2 guys and make a decision which one I'm going to go with. Right now I'm really leaning towards Hannibal, but it's not for sure. I have to compare other top people's generals and see. And then after I did that, I did K36. So you can see it right here. And then that unlocked this building. So this is Military Academy, and it's a new science building. So if you look inside here, it has the 4 type of troops: ground, mount, range, and siege. So I did my first science on range troop HP when attacking. And the way I based that is, so if you look at all of these, the first thing has no attack. Mount, it's HP and defense. Ground has attack because it's not the most important statistic for ground troops, but no HP. And the way I decided to go with that was by clicking this middle box. So right here, there's more special research that you could do, some science, and we'll look into it. And this one, if you get there, so I'm going to need level 10 of both of these before I can do it. And I just felt that that had the best upgrade here in the science. That's why I chose to do this one first. So because it will increase the ranged troop and mounted troop attack by 2% and reduce enemy mounted troop HP by 10% when attacking. So that's very valuable. So that's why I chose that. And if you look at the other ones, they're not quite like that. So the siege one is increase siege machine and ground troop attack by 2 and reduce enemy siege HP when attacking. Maybe if it was siege defense attack, I'd be more interested. Mount. Increase mount and range attack and reduce enemy ground. So this was very similar to what I was thinking with the range attack and mount attack, but I just felt the other one was better because it added horse HP instead of ground HP. And this one, ground, is increase ground and siege attack by 2%, which is good because it doesn't say when attacking. So that will help on defense as well. And reduce enemy ranged troop HP by 10% when attacking. Now if we go back to this one, you know, it's actually, now that I look at it, it's actually hard to tell because it's a run-on sentence. It's a long sentence. So increase ground troop and siege machine attack by 2% and reduce enemy range troop HP by 10% when attacking. Is all of that when attacking or just the HP? So very difficult thing to know, as always with Evony and their wording. The only way to do it is to research it and see if it increases your attack on defense. That's it. So then the prerequisites to do K37, which I'm looking at doing, military academy I've done, and the wall. So I'm currently doing the wall right now. And I do have the resources and speeds to do K37. I'm just debating if I want to do 37 or do I want to be efficient and do the victory column and increase the construction speeds that I'll get. So, okay, so it doesn't show you here, but here it says it'll increase my construction speed and research speed by 5%. And if I'm upgrading, it's going to go up to 10%. So realistically, I'm building things that are taking thousands and thousands of days now. So if I do them in the proper order, see, look at this, 2,600 days. If I do it in the proper order, you know, 10% of that is 260 days. It's not quite 260 because I have a lot of construction speed percentages that already do that sort of stuff. So it'd probably be more like, I don't know, 60 days, something like that, 70 days. But that's a lot of different buildings that also take this amount of time, right? Like if we're going to look at a military, I can't do military academy because I'm doing a science on it right now. But I'm going to have to do Holy Palace over and over to continue to upgrade the victory parade, victory column. And this takes 1,200 days. So I'm leaning a little bit towards doing the victory column. Also because if I could do those generals. Also because I'm very curious at what the next stage requirements are. That's one of my main reasons why I want to do it. So that's basically what I've done. And tomorrow, I'm just going to take a look and slow down a bit. And you can look at my consuming event. I'm already well over. I've only done 10 billion of each and 13 billion of the lumber. That's on day one, so that's a lot. But I thought I would have been more towards about 17, 18. And I do have about another 10 billion left in resources if I want to use it, maybe even a little more. So I am debating. I'm thinking I'm probably going to do it. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do the victory parade or the keep. Maybe you guys could let me know in the comments which one I should do. It is a tough debate. Like I said, one will be more economical and one will be like, hey, look at me, right? We only have a few people on the server right now who have upgraded. So let's take a look at them. Let's give them some respect. Hey, so in this alliance, just looking at it, this is the top alliance. So this guy's actually gone up to 37. Guess he's competing with Sir Philip. Last I saw, Sir Philip was 38, and his alt was 36, which is crazy. But this guy's a very good player. Came from my. This whole alliance almost came from my server. This is a 36 now, 36, and this one will be a 36 any day. I actually think that he's probably just waiting till next week and he's going to give himself Craftsman and then do it, because there's no reason why he wouldn't have done it now, and other than he doesn't want to. But he's going to. He's one of the top players. And then we go over to my old alliance here, and of course the 10 billion player has it, Dirk, or White Mamba, his new name. So obviously he has it, and he's probably going to go much higher. And then over here, this is Enigma. He also has it, 36. And then a lot of these guys are struggling because they don't have the generals to get the victory parade going. There's a few, but if we look at the rankings of the generals, that's what's holding lots of people back. Lots of people have the resources, but you really kind of need some plantogenic gear to be able to do it, which means you have to spend some money. So if we look up here, I think everybody who has those two pieces of gear, other than Whistling Pig, has done the upgrade. So I'm not sure who else will be next, but I've seen a lot of curious people who all of a sudden I've seen a general at the top that's 5.9. And I'm guessing it's because people are moving gear around, trying to figure out if they can get up there for 5.8. And this is Genghis, server 68. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to build next. And